When you're a Marvel fan nowadays, you just keep eating and eating and eating. So much content out there and yet to come. And then sometimes when you think that some of the things that you wish will happen, or in certain cases will not happen because of certain situations and all that. But sometimes when it comes to Marvel Studios, when it comes to the MCU, miracles do happen, and that is just what happened yesterday. Ryan Reynolds gave an update on Deadpool 3, and he announced officially that Wolverine is going to be in the movie, and not just any Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's freaking Wolverine. And Hugh Jackman also confirmed it. He's been wanting to make this happen for so long. If you've watched the Deadpool movies, you know that Ryan Reynolds has teased or referenced Hugh Jackman's Wolverine in so many ways. From Deadpool 1 to Deadpool 2.
Well, guess what, Wolvie? I'm dying in this one too.
He's friends with the guy, and he would have even liked for him to be in those movies. But now this is possible. I love how John Krasinski also retweeted that. Like, I don't know whether he's going to be in that movie, but I don't think so. I think it was just a funny tweet that he made. But then again, we could all be surprised, just like we are right now. Even the director, Sean Levy, who has made 2 movies with Ryan Reynolds already, Deadpool 3 being the 3rd one, even said in an interview before,
who puts those 2 magnificent gods in the same movie together. That will happen, and it will be me.
These 2 must have given Hugh Jackman the biggest pitch of their life to actually get him to agree to this. I mean, he did say that he's done. He finished with Logan. It was amazing. And for him to say, yes, I will do one more movie. Like, that is crazy to think about. And I don't think this was just a recent thing. I think they have made the deal already. And to think that Ryan Reynolds could have announced this at D23 and it would have blown everything away. Instead, Ryan Reynolds, being a marketing genius himself, decided,
fine, I'll do it myself.
I mean, they could have even waited and announced it at next year's Comic-Con or D23. Wow, and it is happening. And not only that, they gave an official logo and the date for the movie, which is going to be September 6, 2024, which is in the phase 6 of the MCU. Now, with this great news comes different changes to the MCU phase 6 that was announced. There was only 3 movies that were announced in phase 6, so I'm just trying to pinpoint the 8 slots that were not mentioned, the 8 slots that we thought we would get at D23 that were not filled up. So in this video, I'm now going to mention and go over some of the projects that have been confirmed and others rumored that may possibly fill the other missing slots in phase 6. So before Deadpool 3 was given a solid date, we thought that Fantastic Four was going to be the first movie of phase 6, but now that Deadpool 3 has a September 6th release date, it means it's going to be the first movie of phase 6, followed by Fantastic Four. Now, the other movies in this phase 6 is Avengers Kang's Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. So previously that there were 8 slots missing, but now Deadpool 3 has filled one of the slots. Now it's left with 7. Now let's try to fill in the ones left. Now, first is Armor Wars. During D23, Don Cheadle came out and presented some footages for Secret Invasion. He's going to be in that show, and Armor Wars is going to take place after the events of Secret Invasion. Now, Armor Wars doesn't have a concrete date that is going to come out, but it's going to start filming next year, which is most likely going to put its release date in 2024 in one of these slots. Next is the sequel to Shang-Chi. It's already been confirmed that a second movie is coming for the titular character, and there's going to be a series centered on the 10 rings, which is most likely going to follow his sister. So these 2 could also fill these slots. Next is Spider-Man 4. As soon as No Way Home came out, they just confirmed that yes, not only the next movie for Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but the next trilogy for his Spider-Man is coming. They just wanted to put everybody at ease, considering all that happened with his character, all the back and forth with Sony and Marvel Studios. So it's likely to take place in phase 6 and before Avengers Kang's Dynasty and Secret Wars. The next movie that may fill one of these spots is also Doctor Strange 3. They massively teased another movie with Charlize Theron coming in as Clea, and Doctor Strange's next adventure is going to be on a different scale. The next project might be Miss Marvel Season 2. Maybe after her adventures in the Marvels, there will be a second season. There's been rumors and even some tease from the directors themselves. And another second season of a Marvel show that may come out in this time period period may be Moon Knight. The directors, even Oscar Isaac himself, they've been teasing that there may be a season 2 of Moon Knight. Another possibility or another movie that may come in this time period may be Thor 5, but then that may be too soon. That may end up going into phase 7 or something like that. But they tease Thor will return. So we know that there is going to be another Thor movie. Don't know whether it's going to be in phase 6 or phase 7, but I'm just laying it out there. Another project may be Eternals 2. They've already confirmed that that movie is also coming out, but there's no been a concrete date on when it's gonna come out, or even the phase, is it phase 6 or phase 7, but that movie's also been confirmed. Another MCU series coming to Disney Plus is what the Wakanda series. It's probably going to follow Okoye, or maybe that Okoye series is going to be different, but that is also coming out. It may also fill one of these slots in phase 6. One of the crazy projects people too want to see is Young Avengers. We know they have been setting up different Young Avengers characters in different movies and series. So it is a possibility that one of these slots may be a crazy Young Avengers series or a movie. Now let's talk about the X-Men mutants. Are they really going to come in phase 6 or in phase 7? I think some of the characters may pop up in phase 6 and a proper mutant movie or show may come out in phase 7. But hey, there may be a surprise. We didn't think we're going to get Fantastic Four in phase 6. So at this point, may get a movie or a series based on a couple of characters of the mutants in phase 6 and maybe a huge X-Men movie in phase 7. Another project that has been rumored is Nova. We know he's definitely coming to the MCU. Just when and where. Is it going to appear in phase 6 or phase 7? It's most likely going to be phase 6, maybe, I'm guessing, in maybe the 2024 slot or perhaps 2025, but it's definitely coming. Another project that has been pretty much confirmed, or should I say they have just set it up in a big way, is a World War HUGH movie. In the second episode of She-Hulk, they showed that Bruce was living off planet to probably Sakaar, and I think they are setting up that World War HUGH movie that has been heavily rumored, and a movie about that may be in the 2024 or 2025 slot in phase 6. Now lastly is Hawkeye season 2. I don't think we're going to get a season 2 of Hawkeye, but hey, crazier things have happened in the MCU, so that may also take a spot in phase 6. Now let's talk about the projects that are coming in 2024. We know all the projects that are coming out in 2023 next year, but let's talk about next 2 years. And starting off, we have Agatha Coven of Chaos, a Disney Plus show centered on Agatha Harkness, and don't know whether it's going to take place before or after WandaVision, or it's going to take place between two different timelines. But it is slated for 2023-2024 winter. The next project coming is one of my most anticipated, Daredevil Born Again. It's going to be a reboot, not necessarily following, or should I say, be a season 4 to the season 3 ending of the Netflix show. Some of the things that happened during its time on Netflix happened, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be a season 4 on Disney Plus. So that one is going to come out in spring. Next is the Captain America movie New World Order, which is going to come out May 3rd. It's going to follow our new Captain America, Sam Wilson. And Tim Blake Nelson will return as the villain, the leader in the movie. We last saw him in the Incredible Hulk movie, which they heavily teased, and now after all these years, he gets to play his part. Next is the Thunderbolts movie, which is coming July 6th. It's going to be like an Avengers style movie. They're going to deal with a bigger threat, something they will not call the Avengers to do, but form this new team of these villains, and should I say some of them are anti-heroes now. And that is going to be the last movie of phase 5. Now the next project is Deadpool 3, which has just been given a release date just yesterday by Ryan Reynolds. It's going to be a Wolverine Deadpool movie, and I'm just so excited. It's coming September 6, 2024. Now the last project that we know of coming in 2024 is the Fantastic Four movie, and it's coming out November 8th. No cast have been announced, but the director of WandaVision is taking over the project, and it's now left with 3 projects that are going to come out in 2024 that has not been announced. So all the projects that I've mentioned in phase 6, Shang-Chi 2, the 10 Rings series, over the Wonder Man series has also been confirmed to come into Disney Plus, and we don't know the cast yet, and no date has also been released, so this may also take that spot. The World War HUGH movie, Doctor Strange 3, Spider-Man 4, perhaps a mutant show or movie, Moon Knight season 2, Miss Marvel season 2, Armor Wars, Young Avengers, Eternals 2, the Wakanda series, and Thor 5. These are the projects that have been confirmed and heavily rumored by many reputable sources and set to come out during this time period. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of all these projects that I've listed and mentioned, and which are your most excited ones. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell not to miss any other video. As always, Nerdy Sage here. See you guys in the next one.